Oh, you got to get as close as you possibly can, to this. There we go. Let's have a look. Lovely. Well, g'day everybody. Welcome back to Yellow Duck. I've been mulching. I have been mulching on our grapevines, which I am, as you can see, doing now. There we go. Quite a bit of work. You've got to go down. You've got to stick pretty close to the vines here. So you've got to go down each row twice, basically. But I'm getting it done. I've got those two vineyards over there, or those two rows done, and I'm finishing this one off now. So getting everything ready. After this, we do need to do a plow and then a spray. So that is the plan for today. Get these all up and running and operating as they should. So it's not too bad. It's not too bad a job. Oh, there we go. It's not too bad a job at all. So you just sort of get in here. You do have to get very, very close, though, I've found. So I don't know whether going down, I could possibly test it, but I don't know whether going down, going just straight down the center of each one will count. So you can see we're getting a bit stuck up there. Would count as it being mulched. I don't know, but for now I'm just playing it safe, and I am going down both sides of these, so just to sort of get it done. So let's get this done, and then we will look at doing a bit of a plow and do some fertilizing as well. So we'll have a look at the status when this is finished and see how we go. Now, there's definitely a few things that Giants could do to fix up the whole vineyard and like the whole orchard stuff, the vineyards and the olive trees, and that is they could add a snap. They could add a snap on the placement that snaps it into the correct width, rather than it being sort of a bit of a guessing game. They could also actually add a little bit more of a sort of trigger box width for the mulcher here, because as you can see, if you don't get very, very close to the vines, it doesn't seem to chop it all. So if it was a little bit wider, if it was just a little bit wider, it would probably make all the difference, I reckon, and certainly make the job a whole lot easier. So it would be good to sort of see that happen. Just a little bit, sort of, you know. I know that it's the width of what the mulcher is, but unfortunately, sometimes it kind of misses bits and pieces, and you do tend to get a little bit stuck, or stuck quite a lot actually, when you're trying to stay so close to the vines. So it makes for kind of a bit of a messy job, to be honest. So it would be good if they could sort of maybe just increase the sort of hitbox for what's being mulched, so that you don't have to get quite as close and get stuck all the time. As you can see, that's kind of what's happening a bit. So I have found that it is a little bit easier in first-person view. But I was discussing this on, because I've been streaming this almost every night on Twitch, so if you haven't joined me on there, come and join me on Twitch. I haven't been streaming this particular game, this particular save, because this is my Let's Play, but I've been having a conversation with people, and people tend to say that they would like to see a little bit more third person. When I'm doing this, I tend to really immerse myself and play in sort of first person a lot. So from now on, a little bit more third person for you guys. So. Alright, down the last row we go. I'm not going to do a tidy up. There's a few areas that I could probably run through again. But I'm guessing in real life anyway, they don't, obviously they don't get that close to the base of the vines anyway. So there we go, look at that. Oh no, you open up, there we go. Alright, so we have done, we've done all of that and all of the mulching's been done. There's a row there that I missed as well, so we better get that one before we go. But what we might do is we'll calculate what we get as a yield from all of this on our first harvest. And then next season we'll test by just running down the center of the vines and see if that actually makes any difference on the yield we get. So rather than sort of going down each one twice. So there we go, beautiful. Let's go into first person just for a little bit, guys. It's a habit, so there we go. So we've got that done there. This mulcher does also mulch grass as well. So if it's quite a bit missed there, isn't there? Oh, well, we'll just deal with that. So if we were to run down here, I'm pretty sure it just mulches normal grass as well. If you want to keep everything clean around your farm, but you don't want the hassle of picking up grass all the time, then you could actually use this mulcher, as you can see, to tidy everything up. So I'll probably do that at some point as well, just to keep everything neat and tidy, because it does work quite well, doesn't it? As you can see, look at all that neat and tidy there, and doesn't leave the grass on the ground for you to have to pick up as well. Which if you're not sort of going that way, I mean, I know we've got a mower and we can probably throw it all in our clamp and ferment it to make silage. So I don't know. Depends on whether I want to invest in a pickup wagon or not. So, but a good way to keep your farm clean, even if you're not doing vines, you could grab one of these and use it instead of using a mower. So that would be really, really cool. Let's get this little beast over here. We probably need to, I think we need to check what status our greenhouse is at as well. So let's just park this little fella here. You can get it. There we go. Let's go and have a look. 10,600 litres. That should be okay. Now, apparently you can set these to output three different types of veggies as well. So 3 different types of crops. Like at the moment, we've got lettuce going out because lettuce sells for the most money. But if we wanted to, we could activate tomatoes and we can activate strawberries as well and have the whole 3 running. And then what'll happen is it'll produce the whole 3 different crops, which is pretty cool, and distribute it around there. As I said, lettuce does make the most money in the greenhouses, but that is it also takes a little bit longer to I'm just going to get this piece of grass here. It also takes a little bit longer for the lettuce to grow as opposed to the other crops. So keep that in mind. And when you've got the 3 activated, like I just activated the 3 of them, then it does use up more water, apparently. So we'll have to see what happens there. All right, let's get this thing put away. There we go. We might. Don't have a pressure washer. I haven't bought a pressure washer. Well, there you go. I thought I had. We're going to sell that water tank as well. Where are we going to pressure wash? Probably over next to. Probably pressure wash over next to the workshop here would probably be a good idea, wouldn't it? So let's jump in here and purchase ourselves a pressure washer. That's in here now, in the construction tools, right there. We'll let's see, let's spin around there. We'll throw the pressure washer in here. There we go, beautiful. And then we'll be able to pressure wash as we come off the field when we want to. I'm not normally one for keeping implements and tractors clean, but I'm going to put a little bit of effort in. I'm going to put a little bit of effort in this time, just for you guys. There we go, beautiful. And we'll give you a little bit of a clean up as well, so we can see out the windows. There we go, little Landini. We'll probably buy ourselves perhaps a second tractor. A second, we might buy like the Fent or something, maybe. I don't know, but we'll see how we go. Excuse me. So that we can run 2 tractors on the vineyard, but that'll be once we. I reckon that'll be once we once we're a little bit more established and have some more vines and stuff. So we probably want to do some type of crop. We might end up having to buy a grass field, in all honesty, if we're going to do sheep. We can sell our wool off to the wool off to the spinnery. We could possibly even put a spinnery down ourselves at some point as well. That may be another future thing to do, but for now we want to really concentrate on our wine and getting our wine up and running. So there we go. The other thing that we might do is I might just stop this little beast here, turn you off. Let's have a look at what contracts are available at the moment. If we have any spraying contracts now, cultivating, that failed. I don't know why that failed. I have no idea why that failed, because that was one that we completed, wasn't it? So I think that was a little bit of a bug. We've got ploughing, we've got sowing, and we've got spraying. Now, spraying might actually be a pretty good job to earn money on. So we will borrow the items for that, and I'm just going to tab down to those items down at the store, and we're going to get a worker onto this. We'll have an employee do this for us. So did it not give us a weight? They usually give us a weight. It doesn't look like they have. Now we've got 2 lots of fertilizer there that we can actually utilize. So there we go. It's a big sprayer, isn't it? That's quite a big sprayer, that one, indeed. All right, we haven't used this before, but Bertha, it's a new one for the game, because we haven't seen it in the game before. So let's fill this little beast up now. Let's have a quick squeeze and make sure that that we're spraying the correct stuff. So we need to spray with herbicide. All right. That's lucky we checked, because that's actually fertilizer there. So let's move this over here. We'll grab some herbicide. We'll fill it up with some herbicide. I don't think we need to do herbicide ourselves on the vineyard, because I have weeds turned off anyway. So pallets. Let's have a look at some herbicide. That's 2,000 litres. I reckon that might be enough. So we'll buy that. Yes. That should be enough for this contract. And we'll fill it up with that. Now you'll have to bear with me, guys. You guys will have to bear with me a little bit because I'm not a third person kind of person in farm sim. I never have been, so it might be a little bit. My driving might be a little bit erratic while I'm doing that. So we've got field 15. We are going to spray field 15. Whereabouts is 15? It might be. Oh, it's up here. Okay, it's up near our farm. In fact, it's right next door to our farm. It's the field right next door. That's pretty cool. All right, let's put some of those on, and we'll get this beast up to that field. All right, she's struggling to get herself up here. 28 kilometers an hour is as fast as we can possibly go. As fast as we can possibly go. Now, I know we're in Europe, and I know I've got the money set to dollars. I've had dollars on the multiplay, so that is the reason why. Now, this is our field right here, so I'm not sure what the working width of this little beast is. What a beautiful looking field. Nice rolling hills and stuff. Let's open this up and have a look at what we've got width-wise. I've got a feeling it's going to be pretty wide. So, there we go. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. I was almost in the right spot. Let's just back this little beast back here. Oh, come on, Simi. Third person stuff. There we go. That'll be alright. That'll be good. Now, I do wonder whether or not when the AI are doing harvesting and stuff for you, doing contracts and spraying and stuff for you, whether or not they actually adjust the width of the sprayer as they go. I don't know. Let's get a worker into that. Why are you going over there, you idiot? What are you doing? I have no idea what he's doing there. Where the hell are you going? This is a little bit bizarre, isn't it? Okay, that's not going to work. That's weird. That's very, very weird, guys. Very, very weird indeed. Doing small bits. Okay. Going on an angle. It's going to cost us a fortune. All right then. So be it. So be it. That's just going to make for a whole pile of a complete and utter pile of wastage on our things. So we're going to do this ourselves, guys. I think going to do it ourselves. It's quite a large field, but that's okay. We'll get it done easy enough and quick enough. You know what? I just decided to let her go and see what happens. I don't know what's going to happen when she gets really, really close to our production facility there. She's probably going to crash out with those massive arms and stuff, but spray arms, but so be it. We'll see what it is. We'll see what it is. It's April 1st. We've got a considerable amount of work to do here in regards to getting this stuff all ploughed in. So, but it's all work that needs to be done. There's it's going to be really interesting to see what we get out of our what kind of yield we get out of this. Let's just check and make sure that it can be. Yes, it can be done. All right, so it is the right time. So we'll do this, which is going to turn all of this mulching that we did. It's going to turn it into turn it into the soil and create for some really good fertilizer and stuff like that as well. A little bit of mulch, like really good mulch, which is going to help our crop grow considerably. So that's going to be really good. And then after this, obviously, we need to spray with a bit of fertilizer as well. So, but as you can see, some of these rows here, they're a little bit wider than the other rows, sort of down the hill a bit, and which kind of makes for definitely having to do 2 runs. But we'll do that test next time. So. Now, as far as I'm aware, guys, the AI when it comes to grapes and olives, the AI are actually quite bugged out and don't necessarily or can't do a lot of this work, which means that most of it you have to do yourself. I thought we might give it a little bit of a test out. I know we gave it a test out, I think, in one of the earlier episodes, but let's see what happens. Let's see what happens if we throw an AI in here and give them the work to do. Now, I don't know whether it's something to do with the width of the vines that bugs them out or what it is, but let's have a look. Let's start this row and hit H and see what happens. When he gets to this row here, whether he can work out where the next row is the big question. Okay, so he's done that, and now he's confused. Now we're back in the tractor. Okay, there you go. That answers our question. He'll do one row, but he won't turn around and do the next row. So why they can't recognise that, I have no idea. No idea at all. Okay, this AI completely and utterly bugged out on doing that, so we're probably going to have to finish this one off ourselves. Ah, dear me. Why they went on an angle when they could have gone straight up and down. As you can see, there's missed quite a lot too, quite a lot. So we've got quite a bit to fix up there. Let's maybe see if we can be a little bit tight and change the width of that. So Control Z. Let's change it to 2. Should be okay. And let's see how much that sprays. That sprays enough herbicide on there. There we go. Try and save as much as we can. We've used half. She's used up half of our fertilizer doing just that job there. So let's try and finish it off, I guess. So I would definitely hazard a guess that I made a mistake letting her continue on with that, and probably should have done it myself, because now we've pretty well wasted a pile of fertilizer, of herbicide, and herbicide is not cheap. So so we would have got a little bit more of a reimbursement for it, but yes, doesn't look like that's going to be the case, guys. I'm just going to run this a little bit. We should be pretty close to finishing this contract now. There's a couple of little triangles and stuff. I know that I could change my width and stuff, but I just don't think it's worth it at this point. We've pretty well used up all of the fertilizer anyway, so there we go. Let's have a look at the status of it. Okay, it is completed, so we're going to get a reimbursement for what's left in there. So we're going to get 6,256. Not too bad, not too bad. Let's move back, and I may even do these cultivating jobs. They're I don't think we make any money out of those. I'll probably do these jobs myself. I think we might even take that job on. I reckon I might take that job on. Although look at that, 2015 for lease. So that only gives you sort of $3,100 for that job. So it reduces it considerably. That one there looks like a massive job as well. 3,000 there. We'll have a look at that at some point in time. There goes the train. All right. They're out in their balloons again. There we go. Wage payments coming out. And off we go. Do a little bit more of this. So I'm going to finish this off, guys. And, oh, there we go. And I will see you guys in the next episode. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Yellow Duck is coming along very, very, very well. So don't forget to come and join us on Twitch, where I stream this on the community server, because we have a community server running. If you'd like to be involved in having a farm on a community server in the future, come and join us on Discord, hang out, chat, let everybody get to know you, and you could do that as well. You could come and join us on there at some point in time. But thank you very much for watching this one, guys. I will see you next time. Bye.